morning. It's Thursday, and December 3rd, so 12/3. Hope you guys are ready for some notes. We got to get some notes done. I got the pages ready, and let's just go ahead and get it going. Put this into your notes. Interior exterior angles, section 71, triangle sum theorem. Basically, what the triangle sum theorem is, what we've already talked about. How many degree angles are in a triangle? We all know that it's 180 degrees. Okay, but why? Why does that always work? Okay, and here's the reason why. If you look at this little diagram, this is a triangle that has parallel lines. If you look closely, we've got this line up here, dotted line, and we've got this right here, and these are parallel. That's what these arrows represent. And if they're parallel, and we look at these angles, angle 1 and angle 4 are congruent. Why? Because they're alternate interior angles. So 1 and 4 are congruent, 5 and 3 are congruent. And so if that's the case, what is the measure of a straight line? We know that angle 4 plus angle 2 plus angle 5 equals 180 degrees. Well, if we take out 4 and we put angle 1, and we take out 5 and we put angle 3, we have angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3, which is all the angles of a triangle. Okay, so we've just shown that all the angles of a triangle add up to be 180 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at on page 314 in your book. Let me go to it real quick. 314. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh yeah, Christmas music has been playing in our house. Anyways, on page 314, if you look at any type of figure, okay, so any type of figure, let's say that it is, I don't know, a square. If I go from one vertex, what are the degree measures of the 4 angles of a square? We know that they equal 360. Well, one way you can look at that is dividing it into 2 triangles. That's still 360, 180, 180. Let's say we look at a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do the exact same thing. We go from one vertex. And how many triangles do we have? We got 1, 2, 3. And so 1, 2, and 3 times 180, that means the sum of the angles of all of those angles in that pentagon is 540. So it would not matter. What if we had a 10-sided figure? If you've noticed here, we had 4 angles. And we ended up with 360. Here we had 5 angles, and we ended up with 540. There's an equation there. Right? So if you turn in your book, let me get the right page. If you turn in your book to the page 315, there's actually what is called the triangle sum theorem. Polygon angle sum theorem. Okay, can you guys see that? So as we were just showing, if we had 4 minus 2, we'd get to 360. We had 5 minus 2, we'd get to 540, because 3 times 180 is 540. And so any measure, any number of sides minus 2 times 180 gives you. So back on the other example, if we had 10 sides minus 2, we would have 8. We multiply that by 180. What is that? 0, 64, 1,440. So a 10-sided figure would have 1,440 degrees if you add them all up. So the sum of the interior angles. And notice that it says a convex polygon. Okay, that's a convex polygon. That just means that it's not concave. Concave would look something like this. That would be a concave. See how this comes in? Okay, so a convex polygon. All right, let's take a look at page 316, example 6. Page 316, example 6. Go all the way down there. It looks like a pentagon. So if we've got this picture, looks like a home plate in baseball, doesn't it? We got 90 degrees, we got 90 degrees, and we got 90 degrees. That doesn't look 90 degrees, but we'll just have to go. All right, so we know that these are the same. They're calling them x, and we know that n is equal to 5, number of sides, And so we know that the sum of all of these is 5 minus 2 times 180, which is 3 times 180. We already did that. It's 540. So we know that all of them added up give us 540. Make sure you can see this okay. Yep. 540. And so then we know 3 of them are 90. So 3 times 90 is 270. And so we subtract 270 away from 540, and we have 270. So that means that this angle and this angle, they happen to be the same. We'll call that 2x. 2x would have to equal 270. And we divide by 2, and we have x is equal to 135 degrees. There it is. Let's go to number 8. Determine the unknown measures in a hexagon. So a hexagon has 6 sides. Okay. And whose 6 angle measures are 69, 108, 135, 204, B, and 2B. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we add those 3 together, plus B and 2B, B and 2B gives us 3B. And if we add these 1, 2, 3, 4 together, we get 516. Add this one, this one, this one. So this goes plus 516 plus 3B. We know 6 minus 2 times 180 is 4 times 180, which is 0, 32, 720. So we know this has to be equal to 720. Okay. Now we're going to solve for B. That's our unknown right here. Subtract 516. We have 3B is equal to, what is that, 204? And so then B divided by 3 is 68. So B is 68. And then 2B would be what? 136. So the unknown angles on that one are 68 and 136. All right, let's keep going. There's 2 of them. Here's a new one. This is called the exterior angle theorem. In your book, you keep looking through. This is actually on page 317. Here's what it means. Okay? It means that this angle, angle 4, is equal to the sum of the 2 remote interior angles. The exterior angle equals the sum of the 2 remote, that means away, remote interior angles. Okay? And so angle 4 is equal to angle 1 and angle 2. All right, what's that look like? All right, let's take a look at example 318, example B. All right, so if we know that this angle, 3x minus a, is equal to the sum of these 2, we can just add those together and go 90 plus x plus 2. And now we're going to solve. So this is page 318, example B. Now on the video, of course, feel free to pause this and go back. But now we're going to put the x's together. We have 2x. We're going to take 8 over here and add that to 2. It looks like that's equal to 100. And so we end up with x equals 50. If that's the case, that makes this 52, because it's x plus 2. 150, that makes this 142. Is this 52 and 90? That gives us 142. Check, check. Exterior angles are congruent. So the measure of that is 50. And of course, we know that these 2 have to add up to be 180. It didn't ask for this, but if it did, then that would be 38. Okay, let's keep going and do example 11. It says find the measure of angle N, which is this angle up here, but we can use the exterior angle theorem. So here's our equation. 5x plus 50 is equal to the sum of these 2. So we go 63 plus 3x plus 7. Notice we have not done a proof. We have not done a proof. I know you're happy. Yes, I know you're happy. Okay, so let's solve. Bring the 3x over here, so I have 2x. Take the 50 over there, and so I'd have, what is that, 13 plus 7. So 2x is equal to 20, x is equal to 10. Alright, so x is equal to 10. That's not the solution because they want us to find the measure of angle n. So we take 10, we put it in, and it looks like this is going to be 37. So the measure of angle n is 37 degrees. What's 37 plus 63? Is that 100? Yeah, so 10, 5 times, so those two added together are 100. 5 times 10 is 50 plus 50. That's 100. Check, check. That means that this angle would be 80. Okay, there it is. That's the section. Like I said yesterday, this is one of my favorite. I think it just brings a lot of things together. Okay, let's take a look at what we want to do for homework. All right, so we're going to start on, that was number 11, right? Yeah, that was number 11. So let's start on page 320. And we're going to go, hold on, I got to find it better here. We're going to start with number 3. And we're going to go through, for sure, 7. Let's keep going. Yeah, I like number 8. I like number 9. So we're actually going to do 8 and 9. I know that's kind of a crazy way to write that, but 3, 7, 8, 9. We don't have to do the full proof. So we'll pick up on number 11, and we'll do number 12. I like 13. I like 14. I like 15. And we'll go through 16. So 11 through 16. All right, so if I'm going to rewrite this a little bit neater, so we go page 320, 3 through 9, 11 through 16. Or you could say 3 through 16, except number 10. All right, guys, hope you guys are doing well. Christmas music on our way out today as I say goodbye. Let me get it going. Dun, dun. A little bit of coffee this morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Those of you that have not done your quiz, make sure you reach out and talk to me. And just have an outstanding Thursday. Signing off.